There we go. And good evening, Pipips. If you are joining us, you are, of course, joining myself and Seeker707. And myself, of course, being jacosauer. How are you, Seeker?
I'm well, thanks, and yourself.
Yeah, well, I mean, interesting bloody week that we've had, right?
Sure. I think that's an understatement. I think Rox is in the chat there. She can probably tell us how interesting this week has been.
How's your new TV?
Yeah, great. New
good?
TV, new. Yeah.
65, right?
No, I went bigger than that. Biggest I could get. It didn't really fit in my car, but you know.
Yeah. Did you see the thing with this is why toys are this important? You know, there's toys in the blogs and stuff. It was so funny. I know it's not something to laugh at, right? It's a terrible situation, but I must be honest. I had a bit of a laugh at some of the memes, right? Only in South Africa, right, where we go through a dire situation and people make some really good memes, right? But for the greater part of it, again, not a laughing matter. There's some people out there that have been really hard hit by this, and some people in our community as well, right? So I hope everyone out there is keeping safe, doing well, and you know, not getting into trouble, right? Or at least trying to stay out of it, I guess, is the right thing to say.
Yeah, I guess if we're going to cope in a way, we better do it with laughter, right? Otherwise, it could get quite overwhelming.
Right? So sunshine. I mean, even in the worst situations, right, they can find like little things that make them smile, and that works. And amidst all of this, and some very big challenges this week, I would think, we still managed to get all the games done, right? And the league was progressing in a time of turmoil. And of course, there was some turmoil in the games this week as well, right? I mean, we'll see later on. There were 1 or 2 yellow cards issued. And just last week, I was bragging about yellow cards not being issued and, everybody being in their place and knowing the rules. And then this week, there was some yellows being issued. But, all fun, all good, I guess.
Unfortunate, some of them, like really, really stupid mistakes, unfortunately. But yeah, it's how we learn, right?
Absolutely.
We hope.
So, Seeker,
yes.
Before we continue, there's actually something that I want to quickly handle before we get into why we are actually here, which is the week 2 review of Cold War Season 1. But I'm going to give you a moment to give a shout out there, and then I will cover what I need to cover.
Okay. Well, we don't have many people talking in the chat at the moment, but we've got Rox Holmes, who is in Durban at the moment, or Toti, I believe. So hopefully everything is going well there, Rox. We've got Gamer Girl MB99 saying hello. Bullet Fast. We've got Leash, of course, in the chat, and then we've got Tina's Brewer.
There we go. Okay, so
hello,
so there might be some lurkers, but if people that are not saying hi, guys, if you have come out to watch us, thank you very much for that. We really appreciate your support. Of course, if you are on the stream and you want to say hi, drop us a hi there in the chat, and then we know you are here as well. So the thing that I wanted to cover is this week I had a huge amount of people sending me messages about Battlefield. And
Yes.
I am going to assume that it is because I made a comment last week around the deal that we are running on the website in conjunction with Nexus. And I got quite a few messages about people asking about Battlefield, what it's going to look like, what is the competitive modes going to be, and, you know, all sorts of like weird and wonderful questions, which I appreciate. It's all good. But I think it is way too early to make any sort of predictions or tell you guys the route that Clan Wars is going to go on Battlefield or anything like that. I mean, really, we do not have the necessary information as yet to actually make a call, right? I mean, to say something like, you know, we're going to do it on this mode or that mode, or, you know, this is going to be the team sizes or whatever may be the case, right? We just don't know yet, guys. So for this week, I mean, I'm mentioning it now, not to not get messages. If you want to still send me a message, you can. I just, you know, I might not have the answers, right? So at this stage, guys, we don't know. We know the game is coming. We know we will be supporting the game. But there's not enough information to tell you exactly how we are going to be supporting the game as yet, right? CK is very well informed, knows a couple of the devs and things like that. So, you know, any information that we do get, we do apply our minds to, but we really don't have those answers as yet. So I just wanted to cover that off. I know it is the Call of Duty recap show for season 1, but I had quite a few questions this week, so I just wanted to, you know, sort of put it out there, right? Yep.
Yes, definitely. Look, I must say I'm looking forward to it, like a lot, like tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. But yes, we have always said that we won't jump in straight into a game that's just been released, and the reasons for that are we've been burnt in the past.
Yes.
With, you know, games not being comp ready, servers not being right, and all that kind of stuff. So yes, we will definitely look into it, but let's see how it goes first.
Absolutely. I'm laughing. I see Tina says he's glad our cameras are back. I'm sure you are referring to the fact that Seeker has her camera working again. I'm going to take that as a statement. Yeah, I managed to sort it out. There was huge issues with it after that power trip thing that happened a couple of weeks ago, and I ended up reinstalling everything, uninstalling and reinstalling and running on. So playing a bit of a IT role. I don't know if you can call that an IT role, but anyway. So managed to get it sorted out. So we'll see. Hopefully it's all good now, right? It's all good.
Yep. It looks good. It's working. That's good.
So, Seeker, we are here for the recap show, and we are here for the recap show on week 2. And this week that has passed was quite exciting. I mean, there was a couple of good games. I actually watched a couple of good games this week as well. And then, of course, I also hosted, games. I didn't manage to stream this week, but I did play host a little bit. And that worked out quite well also, but very, very exciting. So do you want to get into the results for the week, or do you have something to cover first?
I think the only thing I just want to say is, guys, please, for the love of all things that are good and holy in the world, please make sure your players are not playing with a gunfighter perk. We've had a few yellow cards. Yeah, we've had a few yellow cards on that. Gunfighter is not allowed.
Hang on, I had a bit of a week 1 echo there. I'm sure it's on my side. Right. But guys, we are here to talk about the results and, of course, the most valuable players. But we're going to start off with the results for the week. And, Sika, I assume we are going to start with Division 6.
We can start with Division 6.
Right. Division 6 is up for you.
All right, so this week in Division 6, we had Dorfkop Oldies versus Gunslinger Girls Gold. What a match. Very, very tough, that one. But Dorfkop coming out on top there with full points and 167 points there for Gunslinger Girls Gold. Then we had Untamed Beast versus Bounty Hunters SA Red. And Untamed Beast there with 850 points, just missing out on getting their full points. And Bounty Hunters SA with 684 points. Then we had the game for Inferno Gaming Legion, who took the win there with 900 points versus the 18 points from Predators Xenomorph.
Great stuff. And I see that Dovcorp didn't disappoint this week again. I know we talked about it last week that this was going to be a hard game, and I actually think it was a hard game.
It was tough, yes.
Yeah, it was hard, but they didn't disappoint. Moving off Division 6 and on to Division 5.
Division 5 results for week 2. We've got Gunslinger Girls Platinum with the win against Evil Maniacs Rebels. 900 points to Gunslinger Girls Platinum and 127 points to Evil Maniacs Rebels. Then we have the game of Nexus Misfits versus Stampede Hondo. And Nexus Misfits took that win with 900 points and the 378 points there for Stampede Hondo. Third game in Division 5 there, Repex... Repex. Okay, we'll just take that whole name and just condense
the
it.
Whole name, right?
Revo
Gaming Apex.
Versus the team of Mad Gaming, and Revo took the win there with 800 points versus 562 for Mad. It was a tough one as well.
I just want to say, if Revo Gaming Apex ever do want to get like an abbreviation name, then Repex
is pretty good.
Actually sounds pretty good. Right? I mean, I'd go for that, right? Nice one. All right, moving off Division 5 and on to Division 4.
I was waiting for it to load on my screen. There we go. Division 4, week 2. We've got 2 games there this week. Psychosis Synergy versus Project Alpha Greybeards. And Psychosis Synergy took the win there with 900 points versus 113 from Project Alpha. Then we have the game Predators, so the first team from PDT there, versus OGA Esports. And Predators took the win there, 900 points to 572 from OGA.
That was the game against the Dauntless team, right?
Yes, Dauntless, yes.
Nice. And I see Predators coming out quite strong there. Moving off Division 4 then and on to Division 3.
Right, Division 3 this week. We had 2 games as well. BTE took the win against Eclipse Anonymous, 900 points versus 291. And the second game there, Psychosis Uprising took the win, 900 points versus 265 from the Lords of Latency Whiskey.
And this was Eclipse Anonymous's first game in the season, right? I mean, the week 1 they had a bye, and they came in fresh here in week 2. And I think BTE did have a game in the first week, so Eclipse definitely had it a little bit tough there against BTE. Being really their first game that they faced. So let's wish these guys good luck, and I think maybe week 3 they'll start picking up speed as well.
And I know Maxi's in the chat, so he's probably very happy about that one.
Nice. Moving off Division 3 and on to Division 2.
Right, Division 2, the first game there was Vertigo 7 versus Evil Maniacs Empire, and Vertigo 7 taking the win there with 750 points versus 604 points from Evil Maniacs Empire. And the second game there, Notorious Thugs Astrius versus Project Alpha Gravity, and Astrius taking the win with 800 points versus 536 from Gravity.
Nice opening there for TNT. It was also their first game this week. They also had a bye in week 1, so nice opening there for them. Moving off Division 2 then and on to...
You will not believe who we have in the chat right now.
Oh, who do we have in the chat right now?
We have Dunks in the chat.
No.
Yes.
Duncan, bro. Duncan Lambert.
Yes.
Oh my word, Duncan. What's up, buddy?
Dunks actually plays. He plays under a different name, but he plays for Lords of Latency Whiskey. So.
Oh, he does.
He's saying that Psychosis got lucky because he was drunk.
Other than
which
when?
We can believe.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Right, moving on to Division 1.
Division 1 results for week 2. We've got Don 5 versus Dorfcorp Built Different, and Don 5 taking the win there, 900 points versus the 632 points from Dorfcorp, and you can see that it was a very close match. The second match there, Lifeline Gaming Death Dealers Gold versus Eclipse Spirit, with Lifeline Gaming taking the win, 750 points versus 261 from Eclipse Spirit.
Nice. And it does seem like Don 5 in Division 1 is this season's team to beat, right? I mean, these guys have now done 2 games. Both they've come out maximum score. So, like I said, I've always liked the logo, and there we go. I'll just leave it at that. The team's playing very well, and definitely it looks like they're one of the teams to beat, right?
Yes, definitely.
Nice. So, Sika, before we go on to the next section, which is the most valuable player section, I think I want to quickly give Leash a shout out here again. So, awesome Leash, obviously helping us out quite a bit here with the recap shows on the weekends. And it's actually Leash that creates all these very cool graphics at the moment that you guys are seeing on the screen. Well, not this particular one that you're looking at now, but all the team graphics in terms of the divisional outcomes and things like that. That is all being created by Awesome Leash, and she's also doing those posters for the team. So if we have some team captains in the chat, give Leash a bit of a shout out there. She does a lot of work. Make sure that each and every game has a game poster, and it looks very, very cool. Besides Leash, we of course also have a bunch of League Masters that each have their own challenges, but work very hard at it. You want to give them a shout out there?
Of course, we have Lisa Little Green Monster, who's in the League Master for Division 1 and 2. We've got Sea Queen B, who is the League Master for Division 3. Division 4 is Dino Flashy, and Division 5 we've got Rox, who's Homegirl, she's here in the chat, and of course we've got in Division 6 Peaches.
Nice. The people with hair on their teeth.
Yeah,
all good.
It's been a fun couple of weeks so far.
Absolutely. Right, now this season, of course, we are also tracking player individual stats, and that's to be able to give those player individual awards at the end of the season. And again this week, as last week, we have some most valuable players, MVP stats. And I'm going to start with Division 1, Sika, and that is up for you now.
Oh wow, okay, wow. That threw me a little bit there. All right. MVPs for week 2 in Division 1. We've got the first one there is Jupe from LLG Death Dealers with the highest score of 10,340 points. Then we've got the most damage there done by Biscuit Man from Dawn 5 with 13,672 points, and also picking up the most objectives with 33. Then on this is, again, it's shared, which is an odd one to share, to be honest, because it's literally seconds
time-based,
that
right?
could be, they could be seconds that make the difference there. But it's shared between Don 5's Biscuit Man and Soti Power of LLG Death Dealers, and they both had a time there of 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
So I wonder, I'm going to go with Soti Power is an Englishman.
There is nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm just saying. It's not a word you hear often people use. Maybe it's just me, but I don't call English-speaking people Soties anymore. I mean, I used to. Actually, I'm lying. I used to call them Roinak. But I don't call them Soties, right? So it's not a thing you used a lot anymore. But Soti Power, I'm gonna go with. Yeah, it's probably.
I mean, if you're gonna claim it as powerful, then do it.
Yeah, do it. Right? Soti Power.
Unless maybe like salt quite a lot. I don't know.
No, I doubt. Maybe you can let us know. I don't know. All right. Moving off Division 1 MVPs. You see, I did it again. Moving off Division 1 most valuable players and on to Division 2.
Right, Division 2. Our highest score belongs to Professor from Eclipse Razor with 12,190 points. And Doombot taking 2 of the awards this week, most damage and most objectives. So in damage, you've got 14,296 and 36 objectives. And then we've got Rage Frost from Project Alpha Gravity taking most time on point with 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
So Project Alpha raking it in here this week. So well done to them. Highest score on point and longest time, right? Very nice.
Yeah.
Moving off Division 2 and on to Division 3 most valuable players.
All right, Division 3, 2 awards here for BVDZ. BVD ZZ.
Mm-hmm.
Highest score and most damage. So highest score, he got 14,815 points, and on most damage, 15,966. And of
Very
course,
nice.
Vivids is from Psychosis Uprising.
Very, very
Then
nice.
we have BTE taking two titles. Yeah, I guess
Awards,
two
yeah.
different players. Awards. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you very much. So the first one,
So,
their most objectives
what do
is
you mean?
Dailies.
That's safety power for you. All right, carry on.
So most objectives Dionysus from BTE Esports with 36 there, and Ghostly with most time on point with 2 minutes and 45 seconds with an
Very,
incredible
very
time on point
nice.
there.
Very nice. Now we're into Division 3 already, and I haven't seen anybody cross that 39 mark yet, right? So let's see if we're going to get that from Division 4, 5, and 6. But if I recall, 39 is still the one that we're trying to break, right?
Yes, 39 has been the sort of benchmark. See,
Nice.
I can
Right.
also come up with big words when I need to.
You see, off Division 3 and onto Division 4.
Well, Division 4 this
Oh,
week is
wow.
going to put a huge smile on Rox's face. Look at this. So, Dragon's Wrath from Predators was 3 awards in Division 4 this week. Highest score was 10,930 points, most damage with 9,975, and most objectives with 27. Then we've got Beta with most time on point with 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Well done, Rox. Let your team know they did a very good job.
Rox, first of all, before I make a joke about that last one, so first of all, Rox, very well done. I mean, I just see Predators here all around. Secondly, Dragon's Wrath, I'll have my people call your people. We could chat about something.
Yeah, he would look so pretty with evil Dragon's Wrath, don't you think? EVL, Dragon's
She's
Wrath.
gonna kill you. And then, of course, the last point there, 2 minutes and 39 seconds is pretty good for a masturbator.
I'm done. Okay, goodbye.
Moving off Division 4 and onto Division 5.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, Division 5 MVPs for this week. We've got Nexus Misfits Legend Rage with 10,460 points on the highest score there. We've got most damage from Revo Apex or Repix. Heal Spills with 15,321 damage. Legend Milky this week takes most objectives from Nexus Misfits with 33 objectives, and most time on point belongs to Assault from Revo Apex or Repix. Did we say Repix?
Yes,
Repix with 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Very well done. And of course, here's the thing. I see again these two legends here. You said there's a third one. I haven't seen his name yet, but I saw Rage in a game as well as Milky. So they're here again. Doesn't surprise me. Very good players. And it's nice to see they're picking up the awards as well. Moving off Division 5 then and on to the last division, which is Division 6. Most valuable players.
All right, Division 6 is a little bit spread out this week, so no one there taking from one team. See, Rox's team is so Sainach there, taking all the points. Yeah. But this week, Division 6 highest score belongs to Flash from Inferno Gaming Legion with 17,990 points. The most damage belongs to Oven Bake from Bounty Hunters SA, and we just need to point out this child is like 11 years old.
Ooh, Oven Bake.
Yeah.
I was going to make a joke now, but I'm not going to. Okay, go. Next one.
Most objectives belongs to Slime Monkey 7083 from Dorfkop Oldies with 37 objectives, and the most time on point is Bonzi from Untamed Beast with 3 minutes and 27 seconds. That is a great time.
This is very well done. But you know what? I'm going to make the joke anyway. If you want a perfect oven bake, he needs to take the last award at 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, it wasn't
on a very high temperature if you want to make really good oven baked chips.
Yeah, no, but I saw he was. This is the one that there was a TikTok made of this, of how the team congratulated him on actually during an S&D game, right?
Yes,
and
that's correct.
It was actually very, very nice to see. I don't think the TikTok was shared everywhere. Maybe we'll share it out a little bit after the show or something. but received some really, really great encouragement from his team there. After he had a very good clutch play on the SND, and it was very, very nice to see. And for an 11-year-old, well done. Not bad.
I think 11. I stand under correction, but I'm pretty sure 11.
Well,
Yeah.
in my
It was very young. Very young.
well, anything, any age, where your ID book really doesn't mean anything is pretty good, right?
My ID book doesn't mean anything right now.
Yeah. So, Right. And there we go, guys. That is your results for the week, as well as your most valuable players. Now, the last thing left for us to do is, of course, look at the divisional tables after week 5. And I'm going to load them up for you, and then I'm also just going to show you, in case you don't know, I'm going to show you where to get them if you are watching with us. So CK is going to drop the website in the chat there as well, and that is, of course, www.clanwars.africa. And if you head on over to Leagues and Tournaments, Call of Duty, Cold War Season 1, and you will see a tab called Divisional Tables, and that is where you will find the tables that we are going to be looking at now. Ziki, we'll start at the top, and I'm showing Division 1 and 2 right now. Go.
Okay, hold on a second. I was laughing at Tina's comment in the chat there. Sunday is now officially dad joke day.
It shows, doesn't it?
All right, Division 1, we've got at the top of the table there, Don 5 at the moment with 1,800 points. So they are definitely far in the lead at the moment and doing a fantastic job. Just underneath them, we've got LLG Death Dealers with 1,450 points. And I almost pulled a president there.
Listen nicely. Listen nicely.
listen nicely. Okay. Then we have Eclipse Spirit with 701 points. Don't forget the 1, please. Then we have Dorfcorp Built Different with 632 points, and Divine Gaming Enigma with 440 points. Of course, the two, Dorfcorp Built Different and Divine Gaming both obviously having a break week so far.
Well, they had their break week this week, right? Oh no, they didn't.
Well, one had last week and one had this week. So.
Yes, Build Different had their bye week in week 1, and then Divine Gaming had their bye week this week. So both of them are game down, and the other teams all playing 2 games. Division 2.
All right, Division 2, we've got Project Alpha Gravity with 1,286 points there. We've got Evil Maniacs Empire with 970 points. We have Eclipse Razor with 900 points. So we've got V7 or Vertigo 7. Why do I want to say Velocity 7? But Vertigo 7 with 879 points, and TNT Astrius with 800 points. Of course, Eclipse Razor and TNT both have games sort of in the bank that they need to play. The other teams have all played their 2 games so far.
Great stuff. Moving on then to Division 3 and 4.
All right, Division 3, Maxi will be happy to see. BTE is in the lead with 1,767 points. Psychosis Uprising just behind them with 1,400 points. Lords of Latency Whiskey is in 3rd place there with 1,165 points. Revo Gaming with 333, and Eclipse Anonymous with 291. The 2 teams there from Revo and Eclipse also have had their bye week so far, so they'll be picking up points quickly, I would hope.
That's it. And they have game 2. They each have a game in hand, right?
Yes.
Division 4.
All right, Division 4. We have Psychosis Synergy in 1st place there with 1,800 points, also having two wins so far with maximum points. OGA Dauntless with 1,014 points in 2nd place. We've got 3rd place is PDT Predators with 900 points. Project Alpha Greybeards with 863 points, and Bounty Hunters Green with 57 points so far.
And the 2 teams
Project Alpha Predators. Yeah, Project Alpha Predators and Bounty Hunters Green both have 2 games in hand.
Great.
They each have a game in hand.
And then, of course, the last 2 divisions, which is Divisions 5 and 6, there, of course, is no bye weeks in Division 5 and 6, so all these teams have played both their games.
Well, Division 5 is looking to be a really tough division at this point. We see Nexus has
Mm-hmm.
got Nexus Misfits has got their 2 games, 2 wins so far, 1,800 points, so maximum points that they can have there. Revo Apex with 1,700 points, GSG Platinum with 1,600 points. So there's literally 200 points separating first, second, and third place there.
Yep, close.
Very close. Mad Gaming just below there with 1,189 points. Stampede Hondo with 578 and EVL Rebels with 291.
Nice. Division 6 is already there.
Okay. Right, Division 6. UB is in the lead there with 1,750 points. Unfortunately, they just didn't make the full points this week, and that puts them just below full points, so 1,750 rather than 1,800. Dorfkop Oldies is just below them though with 1,700 points, so 50 points separating those two teams. So it's going to be an interesting one. Bounty Hunters Red 1,484 points. Inferno Gaming Legion with 1,377 points. GSG Gold there with 448 points, and PDT Xenomorph with 394 points.
Excellent. And the tables are actually looking really nice. It seems that they are relatively good, well matched up, and those are your tables for the week. So there we go, guys. We had a nice packed schedule tonight. We worked everything out quite closely, and I'm going to go back to our little talking screen there. So we worked out everything quite closely. We handled tonight last week's results. We also talked about the most valuable players for every division, and we had a look at the divisional tables, which is looking like it's getting on, right? I mean, we're week 2, we're heading into week 3. Officially week 4 will be halfway, so we're not halfway even yet. So week 3 is going to be very interesting as well, and you would have already seen that Leash has put out some videos for the week of the teams that are facing off, so thank you very much for that as well, Leash. It looks very cool.
Of course, guys, she has. She's awesome.
Guys, we will be posting the links as well, but of course, if you are interested to find out when the games are played, how they are played, and that sort of thing, of course, that is also available on the website. So you can go there under Leagues and Tournaments, under Cold War, under Season 1, and you will find results and fixtures as a tab. And that is where you can find when the games are scheduled as well. We are also promoting our streamers, so have a look out for that. The streamer's name will be on the match details, and you can just copy and paste the link into your browser and link up with that streamer. Please go out and support the streamers as well. These guys are taking their own time to bring us some of these matches, and it's really, really great. So, Sika, before I give you an opportunity to say final words, I'm going to say, if you have come out tonight, thank you very much for doing so. If you're already a subscriber to our channel, you are awesome. If you are not, hit that subscribe button to become awesome. Also the like button if you like what we are doing here at Clan Wars. I always appreciate some positive feedback if it's given. Sika, over to you for any last words.
Just to my League Masters, you guys are amazing, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you to Lishi for all the artwork and all the stats stuff. Peaches is also helping out with stats as well, so really appreciate that. So if you're looking for a cumulative stats so far, of course, go onto the
team pages.
Team pages, and the stats will be there as they've accumulated for the last 2 weeks, and as they will accumulate going forward as well. But yeah, and thank you, Yaku, of course, for your background work and the things that don't get seen so often, but of course they're very appreciated.
You know, we do what we do, right? And we love doing it. All good. All right, guys, I think that is what we had for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show with us. It's like I said, it is week 2. We are heading into week 3. A bit of a interesting week last week. Let's hope that this week is from a country and a unrest perspective a little bit less interesting. I'm really hoping that will be the case, and a little bit less disruptive, and I'm looking very, very much forward to next week and week 3 games. But from my side, that is all we had.
Don't forget to like.
Oh wait, I have to use the other hand. Oh wait, it's the right hand, it's just not in the picture. Where's my face? There we go. Have a good evening, guys. I'm jacosauer. BattleBros, leave no one standing.